Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are blessed. I hope you all are doing well. Okay, let's just go ahead and say a prayer. God, thank you so much. Thank you for this beautiful day, and thank you for everyone that's going to view this video. I hope that the words that I say, that they bring down justice and judgment for me and for my lineage. And it is so, I say, amen. Okay, so I got a download that I have a childhood trust fund that's been left to me. Now, this is not a new download, but this is a continuation, right? But this is also like the first time that I'm just sitting down and doing the trust fund, because the other way that I talked about it was I talked about the funeral home from my hometown, and I also talked about having the death certificate change. But listen, this is a real life tarot documentary video, okay? I have good reason and good suspicion to believe that I have a different father than the man that I know is my father. And that my biological father, he has passed on. But before he passed on, he made provision for me. And yeah, my mom may have been using it to raise me as a child, but when she was supposed to turn it over to me, she didn't turn it over to me. And she still hasn't admitted it. And listen, I'm going to keep it a whole book with you guys. I don't know who resonates with this, but as far as I go, in my real life, I ask the people that I know are my parents, about my real father, that I was being led and told that I had a father that passed on. And of course they was like, oh no, no, I don't know why, you thinking that because the cars and blah 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 blah. And listen, that's what they told me. No. But I still believe it. I still believe it. I don't believe anything that they say. So let's just go ahead and see what is coming in, because I tried to get my spirit guides to give me a preview of what the reading was going to be about, but the only preview that I got about the reading was that it's the Childhood Trust Fund Part 1, the official Part 1. So let's go ahead and get started with the karmic. What's the relation deck? Show me who's involved. Show me who's involved, please. Thank you. Who else is involved? Okay. So this one, I got a grandmother energy. So someone that is a grandmother resonates with being a grandmother. I also got sister and younger sister. So it could be a couple sisters, okay? These don't necessarily have to be my blood sisters, because I don't have a younger sister in my family setup. I'm the youngest sister in my family setup. So it could be like two sisters, okay? And you know what I'm also picking up on? I'm picking up on sisterhood, like sorority or secret society. Anyone else you want to show me? This could be women any age. A niece, age 21 plus. It could be a sister, and her daughter and her niece. But whatever it is, so far it's only feminine energy coming out here. Anything else? Anyone else? Last time I'm shuffling. Anyone else? A male boss. That card just flipped out upright. It says male boss. Okay. Thank you, spirit guides. So I want to see what the crows and the ravens have to say about this situation. because I have been seeing the crows and the ravens a lot lately. A lot. I want to know what it is that they have to say about this situation. So we got feminine energy, a male boss energy, and then we got a grandmother. Okay. That's what it is. What is it that the Ravens want to tell me about this childhood trust fund? So this time through, I'm going to read the cards intuitively. I'm not going to read the definition of the book. I'm going to read the cards intuitively in relation to this trust fund situation. Hey, Maya, how you doing over there, girl? See you over there swimming around looking at me. What do you want to tell me about this childhood trust fund situation? Okay, so caching means and displacement. Okay, so caching means taking something and burying it. You know, like in this picture, the crow is burying like pellets or dog food or something like that, right? But he's burying it so he can come back and get it later, see? Underground where no one else can see it. But then I got displacement. So with the catching and the displacement, someone's trying to hide, trying to throw me off the trail. They want to make me think about something else. They want to make me be like, oh, look at this right here. We hid this. Look at this, but don't look at what we really did. So you know what I'm also getting off of this? We hid this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's up to 5 different situations that are being hidden from me. And a male boss, a younger sister, a female energy is helping. I'm gonna put these cards right here, my eyes. So you gotta swim at the top so everybody can still see you, okay? Alright. Anything else? Also on the cards, I have the number 7 and I have the number 13. This displacement is like, also I'm getting like they wanted me displaced, like out in the cold. You see how like that car is cold? It's like snow or something. Just sitting there on the street, eating garbage. Thank God. Thank the Most High God for his protection. Anything else from the Crowns and the Ravens? Oracle deck? Anything else? Okay. I got teamwork. Oh, they work together. They telling them business and insight. Wait. So whatever was going on, right? Regarding this childhood trust fund, tell me what I need to know, Holy Spirit. They work together and they gain insight from each other. Like, if you do this work. If you do that, that'll work. Now, hear me out. When I was a child, a teenager, even a young adult, sorry about that, you guys. When I was a child, a teenager, or even a young adult, yeah, what they were doing and they were getting insight to do, and the people that were helping them, yeah, it was working against me. That is all the truth. That's all the truth. So they worked together. They used their teamwork. They came up against one person, right, to keep this childhood trust fund away from me. Because let's remember what we're talking about. And I'm telling you, with this displacement card, like, you all just don't know the hard times that I have had to get to this day with my kids. You know what I'm saying? I had to, what I'm going to say, everybody do it, but I'm going to say it because it means something to me. when I say I had hard days, I have lived every hard day, that whole day, and went through it and made it out on the other end, and I was able to see the next day. And everybody can't say that. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because I have been out this place with my kids trying to maintain everything that we need. So I'm really, really resonating with that. Okay? And it's sad that people want to team up against a divine person just to steal something, anything. I don't care what it is. Like they really like work together. They really work together. All right, so we got caching, displacement, teamwork, and insight. Well, I'm gonna shuffle through the whole deck. I got a little bit more. See if anything else come out. Final message from the crows, or the ravens, or the hawks. Please and thank you. Okay, that's it on that. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into the Thru Oracle crime deck, because this is a crime that is being committed. Sorry for all the noise in the background, y'all. Just swapping the cards out in the box. Hopefully my background music drowns some of that noise. Thank you all so much for being here. And when I say that, I mean being here in this part of my journey with me. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for listening to my story. I have some other ideas for the channel coming up too. So make sure that you're subscribed so that you don't miss anything. Divine Holy Spirit, guys, can you show me in the True Crime Oracle what's going on with this childhood trust fund behind the scenes? Things that I do not know about. You know, my family, they haven't even denied and or acknowledged if I have a trust fund or not. Like ain't nobody said, oh, you're crazy, like you don't have a trust fund. Ain't nobody said that. Nobody said, well, here's your paperwork. Show me what's going on behind the scenes regarding this childhood trust fund. Please and thank you. Tell me what is going on behind the scenes. This childhood trust fund. Y'all, listen. The devil. Negative energy, greed, obsession. What else? Raise your hand if you were shocked. What is it? I got two that slipped out. Look, life insurance and homicide. Oh, here we go. Here we go. In the devil energy, okay? All right? A male boss, divine feminine energy, somebody grandma, in the devil energy, something to do with life insurance. Also, the life insurance and a homicide. Now tell me that don't make sense. And you guys see me shuffling my cards over here. Whew. Listen. Okay. So time out. Let's do time out. As I have been meditating for a couple of days, right? At the bottom of the deck, I got caregiver. This is the stack that I still gotta finish shuffling. So as I was preparing to get this message for the past couple of days, right, I also knew that it was going to be some energy of my past on father that come out in the reading. And I wasn't aware of how his energy is going to come out in the reading. But now I want to say that my father, my biological father, energy is coming out in homicide energy, meaning that someone took his life. It could have been a male boss, it could have been a feminine energy, or a grandmother. Okay? And they were in double energy about this life insurance policy. Which could have been like a separate policy outside of my childhood trust fund. But this is my father energy coming through, showing that he didn't pass of natural causes. He was taken through a homicide. Like there's blood, there's a weapon on the floor. Like you could tell the room is disheveled. Man, people that greed run them down the road. Anything else from the true crimes? Our oracle deck. Travel. And look, it's in the reverse. I'm gonna put it right over here. Travel in the reverse. That's interesting. Travel in the reverse. Okay. Okay. Thank you for these key points in the message, Divine Spirit Guides. Thank you. So let's just do a quick recap. So we got people hiding stuff, right? They hide in the fact, number one, that they committed a homicide. Remember I said there were 5 things that are being hidden from me regarding that. So one is about a homicide. Number 2 is got something to do with life insurance. And number 3 is some traveling that did not occur. Also, the people have been working together and using the insight that they're gaining from one another in efforts to keep the childhood trust fund hidden and cause me to be in an energy that looks like being displacement. Okay, let's get into the tarot and see what it is that God told my divine ancestors to release about this situation. What is it that you want me to say about this situation? Please, Divine Holy Spirit guides, relay the message that the Most High God gave to you about this situation, about my childhood trust fund. Please and thank you. So what is the message from the tarot that you want me to relay? I call on righteous judgment on this situation. So I got the 8 of Cups in the reverse. My cards were in the reverse, but I'm taking it like that. So somebody's refusing to walk away. This teamwork, I guess that's what they decided. And that, look, the 8 of Cups in the reverse to the travel in the reverse, not movement. But can y'all see down? Look, both of these cards are like somebody's not going nowhere. No travel, refusing. Listen, tell me more about this stuck energy. Stuck with decisions that they were made, stuck in this devil energy that they use against on this life insurance. This male boss If he's still alive, he is miserable. Because, see, you have to understand, I keep telling y'all, my current age is I keep shuffling the cards in reverse. What in the... You see that? How confusion? My card's not supposed to be all mixed up like this. Hold on a second, you guys. Okay, I'm back. And I also turned my big light on because I was in such a hurry to do this reading. I've been listen, I'm going to just keep it, but I was told to do this reading on Tuesday. Okay, and I got to push it out. Alright, so I got all the cards in the right order. They're all in the upright. Alright, now let's get into it. These two, though, however, this not moving forward no more, that's over with. Okay, and now that I look at this 8 of Cups with the lights on, like I'm seeing it's something about the number 8 and moving forward and stopping. I don't know if it's 8 years, 8 decades, 8 years old. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it'll come out later, but it's something about the number 8 too. All right, let's go. What's the tarot message about this childhood trust fund, please and thank you? All right, I got 7 of Pentacles, which represents investments. Okay, that could be the investment that was left of me or their investments against me. I call back all my inheritance, clean and refresh, no jeopardy towards me. Show me the message about this 7 of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles to the 8 of Pentacles. This is going to be Earth energy. Alright. So you got Taurus and Virgo energy coming out. 7 of Pentacles to the 8 of Pentacles. This is going to be overall energy. No. You're not traveling. You're not going nowhere. That's what I'm hearing. No. No movement. Regarding this childhood trust fund, there's no more movement in that area. What about this investment that they working on? They work towards, they work with, they worked at it. They celebrated about something, about their work, because they really thought like they had everything planned out. So they figured if they put the time and the investment in it, that it would grow and everything would turn out exactly how they planned. And they were just waiting on their ships to come in with the 3 of Wands energy. I see, spirit guides. Really, somebody King of Wands in a tower. Uh-oh, I can't let it slide. Sorry, King of Wands energy. I was finna shuffle, but no. King of Wands energy to the tower. That's significant to death. Oh my. Whoa. Yeah, that's it. That's the message. So this male boss energy is coming out as a King of Wands, right? He's going through some type of sudden change, lost endings. And it's causing a big tower. And he's going to have to transition, whether that be people, places, or things. Wow, that just rolled out. I mean, but listen, this is a person. This King of Wands is a person, right? Who, in devil energy, plotted regarding life insurance and resulted in murder. No, that's not right. That's not right. I'm being led to go get another deck. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. So I got my other deck with the relations in it. I don't know. I'm end up combining these decks. I like them both for different reasons. Okay, but anyway, Divine Spirit Guide, show me. I'm taking out this passed on kidnapped soul because we're not doing those type of readings right now. But I do those type of readings: missing persons, cold cases. Yes. But anyway, show me this King of Wands energy, this male boss. Show me the King of Wands, male boss energy. Show me the King of Wands, male boss energy in relation to see, don't want me to call it out because I'm gonna say it. Show it to me in relation to the people that I know as my parents. That's what I want to see. Because those are the people, more my mother per se, who was in charge of the trust fund. Show me this relation. It could have been her male boss. I don't know who she was working for when she was 26, 27 years old. I was only 3 and 4 years old at that time. Show me this King of Wands energy in relation to my mom and my dad. Thank you. I got husband, but it fell out in the reverse. It could be somebody's ex-husband. Okay. That's significant to somebody. That's significant. Or it could be somebody's husband that passed on too, is what I just heard. That's so interesting. Okay. Show me what else you'd like for me to know regarding this life insurance. Show me something about the life insurance to the devil energy. Teamwork. This husband, right? This male boss. He was a husband, but he was also a male boss. He was on team. So what I just heard is one of my mom's old friends, boss, but they got divorced. Listen, she used to work at this, I'm gonna just say this office complex, right? And they was all real close because they was on a bowling team and everything together. And some of the women did have issues. And I don't know the man that worked there with them. One of them could have worked there. Or he could have been somebody else's boss. But anyway, yeah, it's something like that. And it's one particular friend that I have in my third eye. I'm not gonna call her name just yet. Show me what I need to see about this. Okay, thank you. About this childhood trust fund. 5 of Pentacles. What about the 5 of Pentacles? So now we got the 7, the 8, and the 5. What about the 5 of Pentacles? Page of Pentacles at the 5 move that. What about the 5 of Pentacles? See the 9 of Swords trying to flip out. What about the 5 of Pentacles? You got the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. That's giving me a slight headache just thinking about it. What about the 5 of Pentacles, Divine Spirit Guide? Anything else? Thank you. A relationship. So life insurance to 5 of Pentacles. I'm getting that it ended some type of relationship. What ended this relationship? Some type of demonic plan. Like sometimes, and this is like just a little personal opinion about relationships that end up in the 5 of Pentacles, business relationships. Sometimes people overextend themselves to the point where they are not even like really welcome in that type of space. And they end it for themselves. Show me what you want to show me about this homicide in the tarot, please. Show me homicide. Yeah. I'm also picking up that this life insurance person that sold these policies, yeah, that's over with. They're not selling life insurance no more. And you gotta think, like, I think the people that I'm talking about are 65 or older. So if you're 65 or older and you're losing your life insurance business, your license and whatnot, that could be a very detrimental setback. Show me homicide. Thank you. Okay, homicide, give and take. So somebody got paid to do a homicide. Show me homicide. Listen, I'm also being led to say that don't take homicide is always something like somebody getting shot. Because if somebody's poisoning somebody, that's homicide. If somebody is misleading them and tricking them into hurting themselves, that's homicide. Anything else? Okay. Excuse me. I got the Five of Swords that popped out. So they paid them to go into conflict. Somebody paid somebody now to go into conflict. That's what I'm getting with this Six of Pentacles to the Five of Swords. Paid them to go into conflict and take my father's life. And with the Five of Swords, there's actually a knife in the homicide picture. Anything else regarding homicide? Anything else regarding homicide? That's all they want me to say right now. Because we had already talked about the fact that I was only gonna go through the decks one time. Alright, so to close this message out, I pray that I have said the things which I believe I had, because my throat chakra started getting attacked. But I pray that I have said the things that God will have me to say. And I want to close this message out. What is it that my most divine ancestors of the highest white light would like to say regarding this childhood trust fund, life insurance, homicide to death energy? Let's do each situation. So the first situation was the Seven of Pentacles to the work. So they have been working on their investment. They celebrated their investment and they were waiting on their ships to come in. Are they still currently waiting, ancestors? What is it that you all want to say about them celebrating their abilities to steal somebody's livelihood is what they actually did? What is it that ancestors want to know? What you want to say? What you want to pick up on? Okay. Show me. I got the Four of Sticks. And I actually get the Seven of Baskets. Let's see. Something about, the Seven of Baskets is about illusions, right? And in this card, it's like a bathtub with like pieces of fabric and stuff in it. That's why I was staring at it so long. But the Four of Sticks is like the Four of Wands and with the house. And I'm just getting that the ancestors want me to know that they did some type of spell work on my ability to have a community, to have home, to have love, to have life, to have that passion for life. They did spell work on that, and that's what they were celebrating, the spell work that they did. Okay, ancestors. Anything else about this you want to say? Anything else about this you want to say? Wait, who is that? Okay, I was making sure it wasn't two. It kind of did. This is the Son of Baskets, so this is like the page, right? So this is an action card. Emotions. Every time I see this card, y'all, it make me, I don't know, it made me think about one of my ancestors. That's like, to me, that card is bringing peace, because he really, like, he went and he picked some berries or some flowers or some edible flower berries or something like that. But the card, it just gives me so much peace. So if my ancestors are trying to tell me that I'm going to have peace, I'm going to be happy, I'm going to have everything I need, then I receive that message. Show me about this husband in the reverse, male boss, King of Wands energy. What do you want to tell me about that? Could be somebody in my family. Ooh, I just got the chills when I said that. Show me this King of Wands, male boss. There's people in my family over 78. Yeah. Show me this King of Wands energy. Look, he had a 9 of Swords. Because he got something to do with, let's not forget, why they can't travel. My childhood trust fund, that's why. When you get away with something for 40 years, then you really think it's over with. Like, hey, listen, I would think the same thing. If I hadn't awakened to my true self. So I got the 9 of Swords to the 3 of Coins. He is sick to his stomach with nightmare, pain, and agony over the collaboration that he made with these people that did this voodoo or this magic. I want to call it voodoo. They did this spell work over me. Yeah, that's what's going on with him. And you know what else I'm getting off of this? Like how it's like screaming. He's like, what? You went and did spell work? What? Yep, that's exactly what I just heard. Show me this page to the 5 of Swords on the Homicide energy. And then we'll do the 5 of Pentacles to the 2 of Cups. Show me this right here. The 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, my cards, I got them all right. I'm trying to keep them in the camera. I tell you what. The ones I'm not using, I'm going to just stack them over here because I got to clean them anyway after the energy. So we can just go ahead and move them out the way. Yeah, we're going to get ready to see what the ancestors have to say about this 6 of Pentacles to the 5 of Swords. Someone that got paid to commit some type of homicide. That is the smallest number of cards I had ever used and picked up that somebody was in a homicide based off of that. That's interesting. Okay. I'm not rereading this. Thank you for your patience with me. As you see, like, it was getting a little bit, I'm going to read this image next. Okay, ancestors, I got it straight. Thank you. What is it? What is it? What you want to show me about this homicide? Show me what I need to say, please. This car almost fell on the floor of the moon. Something is hidden. Like, it's big secrets too. Like, listen, in this card, right? And I'm not here to teach and preach on this video, but it's a grandfather, right? And he's a big mason, and he got his arm around the grandson, and they're sitting there enjoying the moonlight and talking. And what do you think they're talking about? Okay, we're not here, but it's something like people being grandfathered into the trust fund to take over where somebody else left off to make sure that I don't get the trust fund money. Show me, please. Thank you. The Hierophant to the Magician. You know, I just heard that one of these energies is my father. I'm leaning towards the magician, but that's just my ego. But I'm getting that 1, 5, 15, 1, 5, 6. Before I say what I'm gonna say, clarify what you're saying. Yes. Strength. Okay. So what I was gonna say is like there was some type of battle between two men, and then the strength comes out, and I'm gonna leave it like that because it was like they like, yeah. Some people don't just give up like that. Show me where this is. Ace of Sticks. That's war, right? That's battle, right? It's also passion in the beginning, but that's battle. Like, okay. Hold on. Wait, so are we actually talking about the homicide? I heard yes. Okay. What else you want to tell me, ancestors? Please and thank you about these two men. What else? First, I got the Father of Knives, which is equivalent to like the King of Swords. So that's another person involved in the situation. But overall energy is 10 of Knives. This happened at somebody's house. Look how that man is like down. Listen, y'all. My daddy may have been attacked and stabbed to death. Wow. I'm sorry that happened. 2 of Knives. Not able to see like who his enemy really was around him. That's what I heard. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, let's just stop that right there. And I'm being also led to say that this is going to resonate with somebody that they feel like this happened to their father, and it did. Whoever this is resonating with. I was going to say something else, but it's still in mind. Holy Divine Spirit Guide, bring that second part of the message back to my memory, please. Please and thank you. Alright, let's put some energy on this 5 of Pentacles to this 2 of Cups, which is this relationship that is like over-ended. Like, don't call me, I won't call you. You don't have to return nothing that you got from me. Okay? You can keep it or you can throw it away. That's fine. Either way, I don't feel no type of ways. We're not gonna have no goodbye makeup sex. No. Like this relationship is like no. We can't be business partners. You can't do the commercial. You can't use the building. You cannot come use the company car. That's what I'm hearing. What is the message from the ancestors? this message from the ancestors regarding this ended relationship over this trust fund. Okay, hold on, let's see. These cards, they're still new, y'all. To be real with you, because I'm not calling them my cards. 9 of Sticks. Wounded Warrior. But you know, I'm getting that somebody is just watching. Because they are wounded. They have taken loss, especially with this relationship ending. They are watching. Look at the eyes. I almost want to turn this card upside down because she is looking. Look. Girl, don't be watching me flip these cards. Ugh, I'm getting the chills. I don't like that. Okay, what else? Divine Holy Spirit cards. Thank you. Justice. Ooh, with what? 5 of Coins. Clarifying the 5 of Pentacles. That's justice. To lose out on opportunities and relationships and ventures or whatever it may be. This person is losing out because of them withholding from a child. And that's justice. And I did call down that righteous justice and judgment be served. Yeah. So with that being said, that's going to be the end of the reading because here's justice right here with Dr. Buzzard, who has the scales, right? But he don't even use the scales to weigh the situation. He used the scales to dump his ashes in them. So that tell you right there, he don't give a devil energy. But that was the true word of the Most High God. Wait. Also, thank you very much for joining me here. If I did not, say anything that resonated with you, then this reading may not be for you at this time. Okay, this is a real life tarot documentary regarding myself, all right? So I pray that it reaches those that it needs to reach. And that was the true word of the Most High God. Thank you.